everybody, I'm Coach Taylor, and today's video is on plyometrics. Plyometrics is just a big fancy word for jumping, explosive type drills and or strength and conditioning drills. So everything that we do today is stuff that you've probably already done at least a little bit of in practice. The video is going to be split up into bars and floor plyometrics. So that way it kind of makes a little bit more sense to you guys and what we're doing. As always, let's make sure that we ask our parents for permission to do these drills. It's important that we're picking a safe place to do this, and make sure that you're trying to do this the best you can with care and proper technique. Those things are very important to me. I chose to do my video outside for the floor drills just because they take up a lot of space and it's running, jumping, stuff like that. Hard to do in the house safely. So I chose to do it outside in the grass. Other than that, have fun. The most important thing that I would like for you guys to remember during this video is that every drill you do, I want you to do it with as much power and explosive technique as you possibly can, but then to remember that every time you land something like I am here, you take it very slow and try to control it as best you can. This makes it safer for your body, but then also makes you a stronger athlete. Just like in the last drill, I want to make sure that I'm being very explosive on my way up, whereas on my way down, I want to try to control my movements as best I can. Anytime we're doing a squat shape, I want you guys to remember to keep your hips back and knees over your heels, and to try not to let your knees knock together at any point during the squat. The cool thing about the jump for distance and the jump for height drills is these are actually measurable. So if you have a measuring stick or measuring tape, see how high you can actually jump and how far you can jump. This drill is to gain the calf strength that you need to have quick tumbling and holding tight shapes through your knees. This one is going to the same idea, but it's coming out of a front tumbling pass because my hips are pushing forward. I included this next drill because it's very important that when we do come back to the gym, we are able to hold and control our landings when we're coming out of a skill that gets really high up in the air, especially for those of you who are optionals who are watching this. Push yourself and stay safe, but really focus on your squat control when you are landing these skills. And only do this drill if you have a safe place to do this and you're not going to get in trouble for jumping off furniture. During your handstand snap downs, try to snap, push your hips back, and rebound backwards instead of straight up and down or forwards like I did on a few of these. This drill is amazing for your power in your tumbling, but also showing control in your mountain climber C shape. And this next one is kind of the same thing, but it adds a cartwheel step together into it, which forces you to drive your chest up and move your hips back. Another thing that you can do is put a round off in here instead of the cartwheel. Finally, I'm working on my power and my technique into my tumbling, so I'm just doing consecutive hurdles. As you practice your position 1 for your 1, 2, 3 glide or your kip, be as explosive as possible when jumping and maintain your hollow body when you make contact with the wall. Imagine your hollow body being position 2 in your kip, and then your aggressive V-up being your position 3 and driving your toes to the bar. While doing this next drill, bring your feet up fast and try to control the push down and not letting your feet hit the floor. Finally, candlestick pike drive is a great plyometric drill that represents your position 4 in your kip and bringing your chest over the bar with power. This next drill represents a cast, so just focus on holding a hollow body while your feet are jumping in the air and when they make contact with the ground again. This next drill is representing squat on, jump to the high bar. I chose to do a pike on because I want to really lift my hips up, but then be really explosive when I stand up and jump to the high bar. These hollow and arch drills are just meant to represent a tap swing, so really just focus on your shape here. The candlestick shape is super important to bars because it represents the end of a tap swing, part of the giant, and it can also be part of a clear hip on bars. It's really important that we master this candlestick shape, especially for giants. So I included this drill here where I'm pretending like I'm grabbing the bar by grabbing the wall, and I'm shooting my toes above my nose. On a few of these, my toes get past my nose. Try to keep them straight above your nose. Every person in our gym can start preparing for doing giants by simply practicing handstands against the wall, where our hands move just a little bit farther away from the wall each time. Just make sure that you're maintaining a really strong hollow body with open shoulders as you do this. Next is straddle up to handstands. Try your hardest to drive your hips up and close your legs as fast as possible. That makes this more of a plyometric exercise, but then control the handstand shape and try to get to a hollow body. This is great for practicing cast to handstands on bars. Finally, these last two drills are half pirouette and full pirouette and pretending like you're doing it on the bar. So make sure that you flip your hand first and then walk your other hand over. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed those plyometric exercises for floor and bars. My next video is going to have beam and vault plyometric exercises, so stay tuned for that one. And please upload any videos that you might have of you guys doing these workouts on your own. We would love to see that. And I miss you guys so much, so I'll see you soon.